Good afternoon, this is John with the Pine Tree. I'm here with Michael McCratic and Murphy's.
Hi, John.
Hey, thanks for doing this again this afternoon. This is a follow-up from a few weeks ago. We shot one piece that was talking about dealing with stressful situations, especially for kids, and this is a follow-up on that. And thank you. We've had some good comments from it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought we'd kind of follow up, and there's kind of a special offer that I've had about 8 therapists that have contacted me, and they're willing to come in and do some stuff, a real gift to the Calvers community for some of the kids that have been affected by the death of, Alex and Michaela, and
Right.
and all the tragedy and stuff. But they're kind of giving me a gift to kind of the area and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that. But I thought we'd also kind of follow up and talk a little bit about some of the symptoms, some of the stuff that parents or maybe even the kids themselves that are experiencing.
Because you had said something in that first one that sometimes those things can take a month or so to, if they don't start changing or start settling down. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, very much so. So after about a month or so, things usually start to settle down. If they don't, some of the things that you might look for, especially around, kind of sleep patterns, kind of like we talked before, the basics are sleep, eat, exercise. But the sleep patterns, are they sleeping too much or too little? Again, are you looking for, if they're sleeping too little, what's the cause of that? Are they going to bed really early and sleeping a lot? Or are they kind of waking up at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and you get up in the morning and you see them watching TV, because they can't sleep because they're scared or because of the nightmares, flashback stuff that's kind of happening. So you want to kind of watch their sleep patterns, eating patterns, again, kind of like we talked before, but are they eating too much or too little? Or are they kind of picking at food? Or are they kind of, you come home and there's bags in the garbage?
So if they've gained 60 or 70 pounds in a month, that's that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. And that'll happen, they'll eat a bag of chips. So they'll, they'll get into the candy and do some things. But, those kind of things, you just kind of watch for those types of things. And then again, if some of those normal kind of activities that they've been involved in, like let's say, for instance, especially with Bret Hart, starting their kind of their spring seasons with stuff. You got baseball, you got soccer, you got track, and you got swimming. If these are kids that normally are passionate about being involved in those things, and they're not, or they're being involved, but you notice a lot of emotional reactions that are happening. So they're out on the soccer field and they're punching people, and or they're isolating, they're pulling aside, things like that. So you kind of watch for those types of things, changes in their behavior. Things that normally would kind of, after a while, they kind of settle down and get into their normal routines, and things have shifted and things have changed. So you kind of watch for those kind of things. So it could be, they're all of a sudden they're changing their friends, or their grades are starting to go down, or like I said, they're normally real enthusiastic about the swim season, and they're barely showing up to practice, or whatever that looks like. Those changes that are happening, and those are the kind of things that you look for, and you say, okay, so maybe it's time we kind of, we've let it kind of shift, and things are settled, and they're still 3 weeks behind in school, grades and everything, but now let's try to get them some help and healing, kind of take things up a notch at that point in time. Yeah. So that special offer is something that there's about 8 to 9 therapists, some from the Sacramento, some from more of the Valley, and some up here that are willing to kind of provide 5 free sessions for the kids that, really were close to Alex and Michaela, or some of the parents. Yes, and so it's they do some of the trauma work that I do, which is wonderful. I've been talking to each of them. I actually went to a network meeting last week and talked a little bit about the process and different things and stuff. And these are people that help people kind of get rid of that stuff when you're kind of stuck and you're not moving past, not moving forward. So this is kind of a special offer, again, a gift to the Calvers community.
Very nice.
Wanted to let people know about that.
Very nice. Thanks for working. Yeah, that's neat. No, is there a networking group of incidents like this that you network with the other professionals?
There's a beginning trauma response network that's out of the Sacramento. It's going to be kind of Northern California, and they're networking together because we do this type of thing. We specialize in kind of doing the big traumatic incidents and the little ones type thing. And so we're networking together to kind of be able to pull together and help people kind of, get past this. That's
very nice.
So
thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you, John. Bye.